Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Modesty33 here, aka Crystal with a C. Back at you with another video. If you're new to my channel, you just happen to click on welcome. I try to put out 1 to 2 videos a week. I do sit downs, reviews, reactions, vlogs. So if any of that interests you, make sure you check out the prior videos on my channel. And if you see anything you like before you leave, make sure you subscribe. So today, you guys, I'm just working again from home a bit, and it's like about lunchtime now. So I was gonna get a quick workout in, do a bit of weights today. So I usually actually go to a Zumba class on Wednesday, like around 5, but I really want to do weights today because I need to get weights in at least once this week. So there's like a class that's gonna go on um in a little bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and rush and go to the gym and go and do that class, and then just come back, and then like I'm gonna try to go to Bible study tonight, and I can actually be on time to Bible study because when I do the 5 p.m. Zumba class, like I get out at 6, and then Bible study starts at like around 7, so it's just kind of like a rush to try to get there on time, and I never really do. But yeah, if I go to this earlier class, I can actually go to Bible study on time. So that's kind of the goal for today. Just been getting some work done this morning, and so I'm just gonna, yeah, get this quick workout in, trying to stay true to the 4 days per week, you guys. But this is just what I'm wearing. I just have this jacket on. I have like a blue shirt on underneath. I have my waist belt. Also, just these pants, or you know, I guess they're leggings, but leggings, and then just my sneakers, my Skechers sneakers, and that's pretty much it. I didn't put on lipstick for the gym, but actually this is still the uncensored, Rihanna uncensored that I had on yesterday. I don't wipe off lipsticks, so if I put a gloss over it, so if it stays on, it stays on. So that's what I kind of like about certain ones of my lipsticks. Like, you actually, you know, save product that way. You know, you don't wipe it off, you just let it ride until the end. So that's what we're doing today. So yeah, I'm just gonna get a few of my things, my gloves that I need for lifting weights, and then yeah, my keys and all, and then I'm just gonna go out and come back and get back right on to work. So anyway, guys, I will see you a little bit later on. Bye.
Set stance. Hands are thumbs apart from the body. Shoulders up, back, and down. Heels under the.
Hey guys, welcome back. I just wanted to click that little button. I don't know what this phone camera does. It does like a lot of auto focusing, but I just wanted to show you my actual outfit of the day. I'm getting ready to go to Bible study, and it's not actually now, it's probably in the next few hours I'm gonna go. So I'm just gonna do my recording and all now before I leave. But I wanted to show you like my actual outfit of the day. I did do that body pump class earlier today at the gym. And body pump is essentially weights. So you just kind of do, you know, different exercise different body parts as far as with weights. So yeah, I'm very sore. Body pump always has me sore, but it's not been as bad the last few times. But yeah, like, so I did that one today. I try to get at least 1 weight class in a week. Really, I think you're supposed to have 2, but I haven't worked up to 2 yet. So we just really hanging on to that 1. I like to do at least 1. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to try to do the 5:30 a.m. again for the spin class, because I've got a lot of other stuff that I need to get done in the daytime. And then, yeah, some other stuff going on tomorrow night. So I'm going to try to do the 5:30 a.m. again. We'll see how that works. And if there's a man running through the plaza screaming at the top of his lungs again at 5:30 a.m. We'll see if this is a regular thing or maybe it was a one-time occurrence. But yeah, as far as my outfit of the day, you guys, my hair is day what, 5? 4 or 5? I don't remember anymore. But this is a puff again. I am planning on washing my hair probably on either Friday night or Saturday. It's just like an all-day affair. Yeah, I'm not gonna get into that today, but right now. But yeah, I am planning on washing my hair probably over the weekend. So I'll kind of show you guys that, because you'll probably be with me during some of that process anyway, maybe the styling portion. But yeah, my hair's a puff. Earrings, I have these earrings that I've showed you before in different videos. I got these at the World Natural Hair Show, like probably probably like 2 or 3 years ago now, in Atlanta. So, and this little black portion here is actually made out of tires, like old tires. It was a retired veteran actually. She made these earrings and she made bags and all kind of stuff from like recycled tires. So that was really cool. I do have on, actually, let me go to lipstick. Lipstick, I have on Rihanna's Fenty Beauty, and this is the liquid lipstick in Undefeated. So I just wanted to wear that one today as well. And I took off the uncensored from earlier. Also, let me pan down a bit. I have on this blazer. This is from JCPenney's. And I've had this for quite a while. I also have like this little pearl necklace, which is either from Claire's or Icing. I have on my little shirt that I got from Hepta Boulay. So this is the animal print one that I showed you guys. It is like a short sleeve. So I just have it tucked into these jeans here. And again, this shirt did retail for $12. So yeah, I just paired it with these jeans here. I got these jeans. Actually, my mom gave me these jeans from Sam's Club when she came to visit. We went to Sam's and she ended up giving me these like purple jeans. So I have these, and then shoes, I just have on my regular like black flats. You guys can see these from Rack Room Shoes. I haven't decided, let's come back into focus, or try to anyway. I haven't decided yet what handbag I'm gonna wear. It's either gonna be my Palm Springs Mini, or I might choose to do my like burgundy color Chanel backpack. We'll see. I haven't decided yet again, but yeah, I'll come back to you guys maybe and show you that later. Or not, I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it as far as outfit of the day. I'm gonna probably go get on the couch and we will get into a few things there before like I pretty much get ready to go for the evening to Bible study. All right, you guys, see you on the couch. Hey guys, welcome back to the couch. So I do apologize about the lighting. It's been like really kind of dark all day. So I just have a little bit of light from my kitchen. So it's not, I'm sorry, not gonna be that good or that well. But I just want to end off kind of like this video pretty much for the most part today. Again, like I told you before, the only other thing that I'm doing is going to Bible study. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's I probably am gonna end off here. So that's the only other thing I'm gonna get into tonight. I already showed you my outfit of the day. I pretty much decided that I'm gonna go with my Palm Springs mini backpack. If I wanted to dress up my look a little bit more, I would probably, like if I was actually going out somewhere like nicer, because this is like an outfit I feel like you can, you know, go out somewhere with friends or to dinner, something like that. You know, kind of like a little dressy casual type of deal. I could probably pair it with like my Chanel Jumbo, and that would dress it up a little bit and make it look a little bit more classy. But I'm going to Bible study, I'm sorry. I'm going to Bible study, I'm going to get this good word, and I'm coming right on back home. I'm tired. Body pump class, yeah, like killed it for me essentially. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I'm just gonna stick with my Palm Springs mini backpack from Louis Vuitton. I probably am gonna switch into my Jumbo tomorrow though, just because, yeah, I am having to go out a little bit later on to do something. So yeah, that's the bag I am gonna end up going with. So it just kind of dresses it down a little bit, makes it casual, but you know, again, it's still cute and things. So anyway, I did want to kind of like do a luxury segment today. I didn't do one yesterday. I just kind of, again, was talking about that devotional that I read. Hopefully you guys did enjoy that video. If you did not watch it, make sure you do check it out. It's a really good message about really checking our character. So I don't know if I have any other story times today, but I did want to talk about a few things like a luxury and a non-luxury item. So let me start off with the actual luxury because it's like right here in front of me. So y'all, I want to really highlight this particular bag here. This is the Louis Vuitton Noe. This is the original Noe. So this is Louis Vuitton still sells this, but it is considered like well, it's like considered like a classic slash vintage type of bag, because I believe like the history of this bag, it was like made originally like in the 30s to hold bottles of champagne, so it can hold 4 right side up and 1 upside down in the middle. So that was kind of like the purpose of this bag. You can see it's a very big bag. It's like a north-south bag, so it's really tall. This is actually the first bag that I got from Louis Vuitton. And well, I didn't actually purchase it from the store, but I actually purchased it through eBay because they were going for a really good price on eBay at the time that I started getting into luxury. And I remember seeing like certain videos on YouTube. Specifically, I remember when Hey June on YouTube got her bag, and she got it for such an amazing price on eBay through an auction. So I went ahead and looked at prices. They were really priced very well. So I remember, I think I got this one originally for like $250, $275, something like that. It was in really good condition at the time. And so I bought the bag, and you could like, this was my first Louis Vuitton piece again, so I could instantly tell the quality of it by how thick the canvas really was. So it's just such a beautiful bag. I ended up getting all the leather replaced because one of the straps on the side did like break, and they weren't able to just replace this one leather piece here. They had to replace all of the leather. So I did pay, I'm sorry, it's kind of hard to balance on one hand. So I did have to pay to get all the leather replaced, and I have used the bag since then. It does have a few like water spots and things like that. But overall, it's just such an awesome bag. I've used it quite a bit. It has a really beautiful patina. I'm highlighting this bag today because this is actually the one bag that I am probably gonna sell, you guys. So I have through here, like there's actually like a leather piece of leather string is inside of the bag, but right now I just have like my bandeau kind of going through here, and this is my Louis Vuitton leopard, Stephen Sprouse leopard bandeau. Now I got this one back in 2016. It's probably like one of my favorite bandeaus because it really goes well with monogram, as you can see. So I know that they also have a scarf or like maybe a shawl. I think it's a shawl. I didn't end up getting the shawl. I think the shawl's really beautiful though. I remember at one point I did want it, but it just kind of got beside me. I got interested in other things. But yeah, as far as this particular piece right here, like it's just so beautiful. I just have it kind of like on the interior. It's just got, again, just like a good material. I don't know what you call it, but it's really big on the inside. So you definitely would need an organizer, or you would just totally lose all of your stuff. Probably as far as like the size of it, I would say it's probably synonymous with like my Speedy B35 that I used to own from Louis Vuitton as well, in the Damier Bean. I sold that back to Fashion File some years ago just because I wasn't using it and I was kind of more so switching to smaller bags. So I would say the size of this is probably very similar to like the capacity as far as your Speedy 35 bandolier. So if you like really big bags, you know, I've been kind of catching up on YouTube stuff. So I'm told that like bigger bags and hobos are kind of going back into style. You know, that's what this bag would afford you. I would encourage you, like if you're really interested in it, in this particular bag, to look on the secondhand market and see if you could score like a pretty good deal, because brand new, this bag is like, I think it's about like $1,700 now. So it's pretty up there, brand new, and it has like a lot of leather. So that's something you have to be mindful of if you live in a very rainy environment, or if you are very particular about your bags. Yes, you know, you would have to be very careful with this one if you really want to keep it in pristine condition. So I do have, again, water spots on here, but doesn't really bother me. It's very beautiful. As far as, you know, all of the coloring and everything on it. So let me go into why am I going to sell this bag? I just, you know, spent all this time talking really well of this bag. So essentially, you guys, you know, in the process of moving again to Texas, and, you know, I'm really having to take a step back and look at the things that I have, look at where, again, I talked about that in other videos as far as being introspective and like really looking at where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go. So I really want to kind of minimize on, how do I say this? Well, I mean, I guess the whole thing is, I love monogram from Louis Vuitton. Like, I have no issue with it at all. And I definitely love this bag because it's very different from other monogram bags that you would see like on a normal basis. I've never seen anyone, I believe, with like a no way. Like, It's definitely a very unique bag. Most people do go for Neverfulls or Speedies as far as Louis Vuitton is concerned, but you rarely, very rarely see a Noe. I think I've maybe seen one other Noe since I've been here and since I've, been aware of luxury. But yeah, like I'm thinking about definitely selling it just because of the fact that specifically, it's not even the fact that that it has the logos or what have you. That's one portion of it. However, I have to look at how I primarily use this particular bag, and primarily I've used this bag in the past few years as a work bag. So like when I told you guys, I do go out and visit my clients and all of that, as I am a social worker. So I'll go out and do visits, and I'll take this bag at times because it fits so much. It even fits my work laptop, it fits my clipboard, it fits so much stuff. So like in lieu of carrying my Neverfull, I would definitely like carry this, especially because the strap drop is longer on the Noe and it's a thicker strap, so it's more comfortable on the shoulder. However, again, moving to Texas and starting afresh and starting anew, I am mindful of like what kind of impression that I want to make starting a new job. And, because people already have preconceived notions about you when you come in and you're brand new. And so essentially, I'm not saying that I'm, selling all of my luxury bags because I enjoy luxury. However, that's a portion of my personality that I think I'm going to wait a while before I really like bring that out to my coworkers or people that I work with, because I don't want that to be something that people get hung up on or is like a hindrance to getting to know me as a person. So hopefully that kind of makes sense. And given that I primarily use this as a work bag, and given what I just told you as far as where I'm transitioning to with my new job, that I am gonna actually be getting probably like a Longchamp La Pliage, which is still a really good bag. It's still kind of like your higher end tote, but it's not like a Neverfull. It's like, in the $100 range, somewhere around there. It's a very durable nylon bag, a good travel bag, and it has no, name brand or anything on it. So I am thinking I'm probably going to transition to that particular bag as a work bag. And given that, you guys, there's really no need for me to have this bag anymore, because even like day to day, I really don't wear this bag. And I just feel like, again, it's a very beautiful bag. It deserves wonderful use, and again, I really try not to be sentimental toward items like bags or certain things. I'm really trying to be better about not being so sentimental about things. Like, of course, if it's a gift from someone, you do value it, but, and this was my very first Louis Vuitton bag. However, I just don't use it to the extent where I feel like it's worth keeping. So I am selling this bag. If you're interested, make sure you do email me. I do leave my email address in like all of these videos, as far as in the description box. So definitely email me if you are interested in this bag. Again, I bought it in 2016. In 2017, I had all the leather replaced. So again, it's still what I would consider a fairly new bag. It does have some water spots, but again, it's a really awesome bag. So I definitely would encourage you, if you are looking at one and if you feel like you just love the vintage vibe, you love big bags, I encourage you, to look on eBay or even Fashion File or wherever you look at for your pre-loved goods. Because I wouldn't buy it brand new personally, but definitely I think it's worth a buy pre-loved. And I did, again, have this bag for 4 years, or I've had it for 4 years. I've used it, I've loved it. And I've raved about it. I've even raved about it as being a forever bag. But just where I'm, transitioning in as far as life right now, I feel like it's time to let this one go to another home. So that's where we're at with my Noe. So I am selling it. So that is the one bag I'm looking at selling now. There's another bag I may possibly look at selling. There's a lot of reasons I'm on the fence about that one, though. I'll probably talk about that tomorrow a little bit in my video. But yeah, I just wanted to highlight that particular bag and talk about that one for a bit. Also, let me talk about something else that I decided today that I'm probably going to let go of, that is not a luxury piece, but I did have like some sentimental value and attachment to it. And I'm gonna insert a picture because I'm not gonna move over to that spot right now. But it is actually my kitchen table. And I took a few pictures of it today because I just got off the phone and spoke to my mother about it because I was really wanting to hold on to this table, you guys. I love this table. This is my kitchen table. And I was really wanting to take it with me to Houston. But then I just kind of thought about it today, you guys. And I have like one of my friends is coming over tomorrow to look at some of the furniture that she might want to put in her house. So that's why I probably was kind of thinking about it a little bit more as well. But I really have like a sentimental attachment to that table because when I moved up here to South Carolina back in like 2008, I believe. Yeah, it was like 2008 when I moved here to South Carolina. I remember like all the furniture that I had at the time was gifted to me by family, but the dining room table is the one thing that I bought myself, and it was the first piece of furniture I ever bought. So again, you're seeing the similarities between my handbag as well as my dining room table. Like the first piece of furniture I bought, I went to Value City Furniture, I believe was the store, and I picked it out myself, and I was like, oh man, I really like this table. Went ahead and bought it, and they delivered it, and I just have been in love with this table ever since. Again, it's just in really good condition, and I guess that's why I'm just again a bit sentimental towards it because it was like the first, like that, I felt like that was my first adult purchase, that table. So I hate to let it go, but the only other option really for the table, because I already have a dining room table, and you know, when I move into my apartment, I'll have the one dining room area, but there won't be any other space to put my kitchen table on the inside of the house. So that's the only thing, because I have like already a table in the living room as well as like a sofa table. So there won't be any space to put this kitchen table, and the only other option was like to really put it outside on the balcony. And I'm just very concerned with the weather and the elements. Even if I get a cover or anything, you know, something like that, like because the table is mostly wood, I'm just concerned that it's going to deteriorate over time. And I would really hate to lose the table that way when I could have like sold it or given it away to like one of my friends here, and they could have had the table and enjoyed it for many more years in their home just because I was afraid of letting go. So that might be a message for somebody in and of itself. Again, that's just kind of the realization I came to today, because I really love this table, and I was very adamant that no, the table's coming with me. Like, it was my first piece of furniture, it is going, but I decided today I'm gonna let it go because I'd rather the table be preserved and, you know, no longer in my possession, no longer in my ownership, as opposed to it deteriorating with me in another state. And, you know, I don't even know how, because the table is, again, about like 8 years old. It's a good table, but, well, no, it's actually 10 years old, because I've been here, no, 11 years now, because I've been here almost 12 years now. So I think the table is actually about 10 years old, because I bought it like almost a year after I had moved here. So yeah, like the table's 10 years old. I don't really even know how it will make the trip to Houston, being a part of, like, you know, in the moving van and all of that. So I just think it's time to let that go. So yeah, it makes me a little sad about the table. Probably more so the table than the handbag. Just because I remember when I went out to look for the table and buy it, and being like 4 years old at the time. And, you know, that was my first, again, like adult purchase. And it was like after I had done my taxes and got my income tax back, and I was really waiting to have all the cash on hand to go and buy this table. And I did, and that's what I did. And I really love this table. I just think it's so beautiful and like unique. Hopefully you can kind of see the table in the picture, you guys. But yeah, it's a dope table. It might just look like a regular table to you, but to me it just had like so much value, because I just remember when I got the table. So anyway, like that's pretty much gonna be it for today, you guys. So yeah, I didn't really do much of anything else. I went to the gym earlier, you know, as you guys saw, and did that weight class, and you guys kind of saw what I was like wearing to the gym, and then came home, did some more work. And, you know, I just kind of got dressed now, and I'm going to go to Bible study in a little bit. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. I didn't have like a story time or anything, but I did want to talk about some things that, yeah, I'm going to have to end up letting go. So, and I do apologize again for the lighting and the quality. It's just not been a lot of light today, so it's a bit grainy, but I hope you guys do still enjoy it. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you just give this video a thumbs up. Also, make sure you share it with anyone else who likes these type of videos. Also, comment below. Let me know for 2020, are there some things you're letting go? Are there some things you are giving up? Even though you don't want to see them go, but you know they'll be better off. So let me know, comment below. Let me know about those things. Also, you guys, make sure you share this video, like I said, with anyone else who you feel like maybe they need to let some things go, but you don't know how to tell them. Just share this video with them, and maybe they will, you know, get the message, get the picture. Also, just make sure you do subscribe to the channel, you guys. You do that by hitting the red button below and hitting the bell next to it so you're notified when I do upload future videos. Again, you guys, thank you so very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.